Hello, Scrappy Peeps. Suzanna here today for the Scrap Room to share with you this large photo layout with fussy cutting. So this photo is of my son, daughter, and husband hiking to the agate house in New Mexico. No, we were in Arizona, Petrified Forest. So the collection comes with 2 sheets of green cardstock. I am not using that. I am using an ivory that is actually from Carta. So this collection is This Happy Life from Photobella. And so using their cardstock, I like to match the shades of ivory. This is not a white-based collection. It is very much that more ivory shade. And so I like that against this yellow tone-on-tone B-side background because it provides a real pop of the desert floor. And then you have that crisp, it's not white, but I'm going to go with whiteness that kind of pops the clouds and brings out the colors in the photo. So with the Flavors of the Month kit, you are going to get the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. So this is one of those stickers, and it says, "These are such beautiful moments." And I am popping that up on foam just at the very bottom of the right-hand side of the photo where there's a little bit more space for ephemera and not covering up details that are important to the photo. So that just becomes a nice sort of subtext to what I will put in as the title. This is very simple in essence as far as embellishment goes. So I have the banner that is going to be over there on the left hand side, and I'm going to use my anti-static pouch to just remove some of the adhesive so that it gives some dimension as you curve up the edges of those banners, something you've seen me do a lot and will probably continue to see me do. And then just to add a little bit more color to combine all the colors of those flowers that I'm about to fussy cut, I am going to tear this, which just adds to sort of the fluffy, there's a hint more white or ivory that adds to the fluffiness of those clouds. I should have done this first, so I have to go under. I'm gonna piece it together around the foam there, and I don't do the greatest job, but I was really worried about lifting the double-sided adhesive, the double-sided foam, which does tend to very much pull up paper much more than just regular adhesive. So you'll see if you look very closely that there's a spot that doesn't go all the way across where there is a gap in the sticker there. I will off camera actually use a pink of the piece, excuse me, a piece of the pink tone on tone as well, just to put just a hint more pink in there because I am going to fussy cut some of these pink flowers, and I just wanted that extra little oomph, and you'll see it. I used the stamp border punch that I have to punch that out, and you'll see it really improves the look of the layout. So Carta paper is a lot heavier. I don't know the actual weight of it, but I'm going to guess that it's 100-pound cardstock, and so it is I think it's easier to cut. I prefer to cut this heavier paper. I love when I see Carta collections in the Flavor of the Month kits because I love to fussy cut them. So I'm going to fussy cut there a bunch of the flowers. I will save you the agony of having to watch that. And then you can see there's just a nice cascade down the page of these flowers. They're not all going in the same direction. It just adds movement to the page. So you kind of have this horizontal column of the photo, and that's grounded by those borders. And then you have the vertical column of this cascade of flowers with the saying in there. And that is literally going to be pretty much my embellishment. So just using adhesive, none of those are popped up because the dimension is going to come from that popped up phrase, as well as I am going to use the brads that come with the collection. So they're sticky brads. They're not actual poke a hole through the paper brads. And that also, those always have a ton of dimension. In fact, I don't really usually like the amount of dimension that's in them, but there's nothing I can do about it. And I do really like them in the page, especially given that the title is going to say Agate House Trail. And that agate kind of gives you a feel for I guess the different textures. So I'm going to take a couple, you see I put the label in there, and then I'm going to take a couple of the different phrases that come between the two sticker sheets that I got with the collection, which is, yeah, two, so you can see the 2 sticker sheets there. So again, your selection will vary depending on what you are receiving in your kit. But so I'm going to use a few of those phrases that are in I'm going to go with 6x8 sticker sheet, and then I'm going to use a few of the phrases that are also on the 12x12 sticker sheet. So I do get the pattern paper add-ons as well as the embellishment add-ons. I just like the way that it allows me to stretch the kit a little bit further. So be sure to consider that if you are considering subscribing to this amazing kit club. It does not have to be a kit club. You can do one-offs, but you have to check and see for availability if this is something that you like. I really enjoy that I don't have to coordinate what it is that I'm doing and buying. I just get it and I just use it because it all coordinates perfectly, which I really like. And then if I like it, really, really like it, and want more, I know what I'm getting and can definitely add more to it. So because I happen to get the numbers, I'm going to put 2025 in just to layer up the banner. I will add some ivory twine to that, and that, my friends, is going to wrap it up once I journal and add the title, which you will see in these close-ups to follow. Thanks for stopping in today. I hope you're doing well. Come back again soon. Take care.